Gentlemen in the mix.
Hello, traders. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see y'all again. If you don't know, I had a good 2-hour plus stream with Scott Carney this morning into lunch, into the afternoon. It was good. It was real good. Go check it out, Harmonic Trader on YouTube. Scott Carney. Yeah, I hadn't seen it. So probably going to be a bunch of the same. Today, looking just across the markets, where we're starting with Bitcoin, your favorite asset of all time, the one that will save us from all the terrible decisions these leaders have made over the past 15, 20 plus years. And it is holding up quite well. All you can see, I mean, the daily, there's certainly, you're in impulse phase, right? You're not consolidating at all. Okay, so the only place you can go to see any consolidation will be 60-minute or the 4-hour, which 4-hour would just be some sideways consolidation for now, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. I mean, you consolidate after the big breakout, and you can see the daily RSI. You're trying to pull back. I mean, you were sitting nuclear, 88, 89, and now you're at 84.6. So you keep the sideways consolidation up, let these oscillators cool off, reset before we launch higher. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So all is well on the Bitcoin front. Altcoins, some got smashed today, but some are up. A mixed bag. It's like a mixed bag of frozen vegetables or something, What? 11 minutes ago, crypto analyst who called Bitcoin's parabolic rally picks altcoin set to pop? Whoa, dude, thanks, man. All these stupid little news things popping up that I don't care about, that don't do anything for me. Great. All right, so let's check on Bitcoin dominance. How we doing? If you don't know, I got the Turtles shirt on, the Terrapin Station Turtles. We got one, we got two, we got one with a tambourine, we got one with a banjo, man. All right, so Jonathan will be pleased. Jonathan Nation got a small pullback today. Just no more green candles. Yesterday was the highest candle since April of 2021, and all right, no big deal. Still waiting for 60%. Okay, that's it. Let's go to Ethereum. We're knocking these out, man. We're going hard. Ethereum, look over yonder, man. Ethereum, despite Bitcoin, having a very slight pullback, working on its highest daily candle close since August 15th. Looky there, look here, listen. Guess what? Going for a daily candle close above the 200 moving average. Still a joke compared to Bitcoin, but it seems like you might have tested and touched that supply line that goes back to April. Not quite. So close, man. Just a supply line there, right? So much work to be done, but anything above 1728 long enough, you got a 1972 2000 target. So history tells you that's normally almost always what happens. So you can be optimistic with Ethereum right now above 1728, and that's it. Ethereum to Bitcoin, I imagine, based on just looking at Bitcoin's price and looking at Ethereum, I would imagine a small rally has occurred on this chart. I haven't looked at it all day. I've been gone. It's up 1.87%. Oh my God. What happened yesterday, though? See, the nerds that would tell you, Ethereum's going to do it. Ethereum's going to pop, man. News articles in the bottom left. Oh my God, some crypto guru, man. Well, they're not going to tell you that just yesterday was the lowest daily candle close seen since effing April of 2021. They're not going to tell you there's already a bearish breakdown below the trading range. Trading range that goes back to May of 2021. They won't tell you that. They'll concentrate on this one candle, and they'll be like this. They will be like, you even know what I'm about to do. I don't even know. How do you even find it on the internet? Like at this point. Why is this so difficult? Could someone bring it up? I'm just gonna bring it up. You know what, man? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna be like, here you go, general chat, and then I'll.
$9.
I'll show it that way. Hey, what's up, Bryce, man? Thank you for the $20 contribution, man.
At 9.50.
Thank you so much. I couldn't hear that because OBS is stupid. Stupid is as stupid does, but there it is. All right. This is it, man. All right. The nerds, the Ethereum to Bitcoin nerds are going to be like, oh, bro, look, that's them, all of them today. When you haven't discussed Ethereum to Bitcoin pivoting and reversing in 5 minutes, oh, that's them. Like, God bless them, seriously, because you just have fun with your one day. They're not going to tell you about everything. You're not going to tell me about any of this. They won't talk about from September 2022 to now. They're just going to talk about today. Joke. What a joke, man. All right, I'm done with it. I'm done. XRP. Doing fine, just fine. Another bullish back test today of 54.6 cents. You got it yesterday, you got it today, you got it the day before that. It's thrice. 3 days now. 3 days. What was once resistance support is support. So you understand, there is a technical confirmed breakout that has happened on XRP. So just now waiting for the impulse up. So many people that it would make sense, like technically, for somebody to literally own XRP right now and be waiting for a move up. That's what they'd be doing.
Gentlemen in the mix.
So you're in really good shape on XRP. Hopefully you can get that across to you. Big shout out to Cod for Crypto. Thanks so much, dude, for joining the
only thing bigger and better than Nancy's heavies is Paul's trading portfolio.
Yeah. Imagine making $200,000 a year and you're like a 100 millionaire. Something's up, dude. Well, this is why our country's so absolutely devastated and royally screwed and broken, and it won't be fixed. They will usher in a totalitarian, dystopic, digital surveillance future for us. But it's because of people like Nancy Pelosi and all the other people in Congress that have sold us out, right? Because they've used, hey man, we're political influence, so let's take money from all these companies. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's bad, man. Thank you so much, Erwin Coffee Crypto, for joining the Citadel, man. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate that. Thanks for all the great coffee, man. It's a wonderful world we live in. Thank you, dude. This stream is driven and powered and fueled by Erwin Coffee, if you don't know, for years. So great news on XRP, 76 cent target in time. That's all I can tell you. I don't know when it's going to happen. It could take 84 more years, but hey man, you've already gone through 20 84-year periods, so you might as well go through another 84-year period. But the good news is there's optimism. The trend is your friend. You've broken out. All is well. XRP king soon, based on technicals. That's it. All right, let's go to BNB. It's just like a formality at this point. I don't really care if it will go up with Bitcoin. It will go up with altcoins. Okay, I'm just not concerned. I don't really care. Senator today is calling for the criminal indictment of CZ and Binance today, so that's good. I mean, guess whatever. But just currently trading below 225, an inflection point from history, a very major one. And that is it after testing and failing to break the supply line that goes back to June and July of this year. Like, I just don't care. Like, dude, it'd be like BNB's trash. Bitcoin goes to 40K plus, and somehow BNB gets 250, and you'd have some loser come in here talk crap about, man, you hate BNB. You thought BNB was trash. It is still, and it's all compared to Bitcoin. Compared to things, right? We know, like, if Bitcoin continues to ascend, which seems likely, you'll go test 236 again. You'll probably test 249. There's levels. After that, you'll probably test 260. Above that, that's when things start getting really interesting on BNB. Like, there is not much above 260. I mean, you could be looking for some much more substantial targets above 260. That's the big one. But you're just struggling down here, and Bitcoin's running circles in performance, percentage performance. So why even own BNB when you just own Bitcoin? Or how about we talk about XRP to BNB? How about let's just look at the XRP can we do this? Is this legal? XRP to BNB. Dude, oh my God, look at the trend. You're not broken out yet. This is like almost like Wyckoff accumulation stuff, you know? You're like in the backup phase. Like you had that initial breakout, but the pullback's fine. It's just higher lows. Yeah, man. So this implies you would want to own XRP over BNB. You would not want to own BNB. Because this thing's just in an uptrend and getting ready to re-break out. Emphasis on the re. Nope, this is not XRP. What happened to my trend lines? What the? Look at that. Now you see them, now you don't. Sketchy, man. All right, let's just take it on over to the S&P 500 because that was really the notable thing that happened. But then, you know, after hours, it's up. I mean, half of the losses are back after hours. Currently trading at 414.77, where this blue line that's not very visible for you, it's there. So you're up after what? Doing some pretty bad things today, technically. It was the lowest daily candle close in the S&P 500 since May 24th. Formal bearish back test to 422. Follow through. Waiting for 405 in time. But yeah, you're just getting down to that point where you're not even oversold yet. You're just really close. That means there could be some more downside here, and it's not even really that big a deal. Okay, classic distribution. Yeah, really, I've just been monitoring the futures more. Right here, it's just gorgeous, you know. It's up 0.44%, you know, like it doesn't matter really. Below 4,200, 420.
Is that a joint?
4,000, right? An easy 4,000, and then below that, shoot, dude, like 3,800 or 380, you know, on the SPY. Hard to really have much optimism after such undeniable classic distribution and then formal technical breakdowns below key ice lines from history. Those are just things that you can't ignore. And demand line broke too, that goes back to October last year. There's really nothing. I mean, I just don't, like, it could bounce anytime randomly at all time. That's great, man. But does that mean is it set up for a great low risk, high reward opportunity for a trade? No, then whatever. Like, that's all traditional technical analysis we use is for trying to be able to manage risk reasonably and equitable targets. And this is just not showing that at this time. It's just showing something pretty bad. Okay, Dow Jones. No bounce, right? No bounce on this one. Lowest daily candle close confirmed since May 25th. Below 33,271. I mean, if it, you know, like, hey, 32.6 is up next. Above, I mean, below that, not much at all. And I'll tell you, I've looked at the individual Dow Jones Industrial Average stocks, and most look pretty awful. They don't look good. It's okay. I mean, whatever, man. I can't help that this is the way it is. This is current reality. There have been times where, oh my God, things look so good. Bro, classic accumulation, strength, and all. But remember, like the NASDAQ composite, dude, the growth stocks are not growing and they're getting wrecked. And remember the subtle sign of weakness when, the buyers were unable, after the creation, manufacturing of a supply line, they're unable to test it because there's such a lack of demand and or too much supply. Okay, that's a subtle sign of weakness, and look at the fall through. Very nice. Lowest daily candle close since that bullish abandoned baby back May 24th. And guess what you did? You didn't do it. Wow, the gap. There's that gap there. It's still not filled. 12,490, so slightly lower than where we closed. But a key event that has occurred today is your first not just test but break and close below the 200-day simple moving average for the first time since March 13th. So I repeat, not good, man. I think you have a target of around 12K. 13K has been broken. Well, 14K. Well, if you can't hold 14K, 13K. Eventually you got to 13K. You bounced off 13K. Then the new data presented itself, which was weakness. And then you broke. And now you're just headed to the next level. And it's not really a big deal, man. Classic distribution. Gorgeous. Amazon earnings, oh yeah, it was getting crushed during the day, but look, man, just elephant in the room. I committed to a personal trainer today. I had my first workout, but then committed, and it's like I'm about to go through it for the next 3 months minimum, and hopefully I'll be a transformed human individual. So yeah, I'm dealing with that. I'm gonna be so sore tomorrow, but right now, kind of energy deprived because of reasons, So wish me well on that journey. Okay, IWM coming on down to Chinatown, coming on down June 2022, October 2022. You're just right around that level. Do you think it being up 0.26% is good? Oh my God, dude, don't be this guy. Oh my God, the IWM is it's up 0.26% today. Oh my God. It doesn't mean anything. It was a pretty trash day. Oh, it's up after hours. Congratulations. Big hype with the chat for being up 0.37% after hours. Is this a bull market? No. Could end up with triple divergence down here, and you could get a bounce, but I bet you your bottom dollar that wherever the divergence bounce occurs, it will conclude lower than the previous discernible high that we were witnessing on the daily back from October 12th. So, pretty bad, pretty nasty stuff, man, across these equities markets today. Oh, man, if you're a toy manufacturer, it's GG no re. Banks were, the banks bounced today. Cute little buyer induction rally, I think. Look, man, let's just go across and look. Hey, whirlpool. Remember when we whirled pools? Remember when we confirmed a level from history as resistance too many times, and then eventually the bottom fell out? Well, I didn't remember that because it happened today. And the bottom finally collapsed. It was earnings, and it was disgusting. It was your lowest daily candle close since May 13th of 2020, nearing your next inflection point around $100. Disgusting. How about your good old-fashioned Hasbro, right? They was Has, they was Bros, but then they gapped down, and then they formally back-tested $50. $50, what's that? Oh, it's just this major discernible swing high from December of 2010 that has been, again, not just broken, but formally regarded as resistance, and then the close. Yikes, man. ANET had been killing it, man. Really, the classic accumulation, descending broadening wedge, breakout, you kept going, but, was it earnings? Larry, it wasn't even earnings. Earnings is on the 30th. So just a nasty day, down 8.7%. Closing slightly below that high from March 27th. And that's just, your wheels are sputtering and spinning in the mud, man. But dude, Comcast was going to change the world with its cable television stuff, whatever. Look, man. The demand line that goes back to October of 2022 was breached. Even had a couple luxurious days below it before earnings and collapse, and it was your lowest daily candle close confirmed.
Ford got absolutely destroyed after
Thanks so
hours.
much, man.
Care to take a peek.
Ghost of Jimmy Hoffa, how you doing, man?
22.2158990 USDT.
Oh, I'd love to. Thank you so much, Jimmy Hoffa. Thank you, dude. Maybe I'll go watch The Irishman tonight. It's just a good movie, man. It's long. I don't know. I'll fall asleep the first hour. I'm like dead, dude. Yeah, so Comcast being destroyed 8.42% on earnings. It's down after hours even another almost percent where the blue line is. Barely see it, but it's there. How beautiful, though. Yep, nice bear market rally has concluded. But wait, there's more. What about Mattel? You know, the competitor to Hasbro. Earnings, and that opened just devastated 1675 and then sold off to a low of 1619 and then had a big rally. Wow. Like an S coin, man, from its lows, recovered 14%, up to 16% intraday, up 1% after hours. So really just not too bad. Far better than Comcast and Hasbro. Wow. Nice rising wedge. To conclude, when I painted that, I was like, I don't know, man, it could break upward. It just ended up not. But that's the thing. You got impulses, and then you got consolidation. We're waiting on Bitcoin to consolidate for a minute. Could just be the 4 hour, and I'd be down with that, you know. But wait, is that it? Are there any other assets that got obliterated today? Well, you know, here's your 3D Systems Corporation that closed at its lowest levels since February of 2010. So you got that going for you. That's good. It's like a MasterCard. Oof. Well, there was like rising wedge, false bullish breakout of the rising wedge, and then the combination into the head and shoulders. There were some pretty amazing head and shoulder patterns across this market, man. There just were. I can't help it, you know. But it's cool to see at least a couple play out, you know, or this one on earnings, bad earnings report. It doesn't even matter if the earnings were good or not. It's just like, hey, how did the market digest the information? They didn't like it, so a massive drawdown. But it only happened after a formal bearish back test of 389 as resistance, and then the drawdown. That's pretty interesting. Below the 200-day moving average for the first time since like November of last year. And there's like really not much support. I mean, you're thinking like maybe 350 would be next year. That's it. That's your MasterCard. Earnings coming in hot. What about TSCO, Tractor Supply Company? We make tractor supplies. Good guy. You know what's like the Terra Luna fractal? It is, man. And I hadn't been monitoring this one maybe as much as I should, but it's like, you know, I'll show you. You look at this, you look at that, you see it. Okay, and then let me just let's see what I can do here. I'm trying to mess with this copy pasta thing. See if I can just do it better, so I don't have to like leave and come back or open it up where I got to open multiple charts. Let's see what I can do. You know, it's hilarious. Luna is like trying to double bottom. Don't worry about it, dude. Okay, so what are you talking about? What are you talking about, dude? Terra Luna fractal, huh? Are you high? Nah, dude. You are. Okay, so you see this? And watch this. All right, let's see. Is it the same picture? I don't know, man. It's kind of like, pretty similar here. my crazy. This is Terra Luna before it was fraudulent and it went to zero, really. And here's Tractor Supply Company, making highs and then having pretty major drawdowns and then attempted rallies and slightly high highs, and then you got the pattern. And yeah, you did have earnings today that made it have a massive drawdown, 4.6%. Unique, every situation's unique. So maybe it doesn't happen, but mother of God, go to the weekly. This isn't the most insane higher high double top ever. If it's not, then what is? My God. That's right. We don't need tractors if we're going to be eating the bugs. MJB's got a point. Bearish on tractors, bullish on bugs. Because all of y'all are going to eat them. You're going to give up your guns. If you're in Europe, you don't even have guns. You're just going to sit there and take it. These bureaucrats in charge are not your friend. It was probably fraudulent how they got in. They're cabinet members of the World Economic Forum. They're going to own you, and you're going to sit there, and you're going to take it, and that's it. There's no debate. You have no rights, no freedom. It's done. So enjoy your Taylor Swift concerts and all the other really stupid things that don't matter. Enjoy. Weight Watchers getting wrecked, getting fat. My God, they're not watching their weight today or yesterday, the day before. Back below 884. What a run, though. It was a nice run. But you were back below the really important levels, unfortunately, where there's a lot of downside potential below 884, 941. You need to get back above that soon. Otherwise, we're going to have big problems. Dexcom, that had been getting destroyed. I mean, my God, it was so bad. Is just, wow, look, it's like a bear market rally. And it's just rolling over again. Going to test $76 again. Great. Nasty stuff, dude. Here's your Microsoft, right? Dude, it was going to do it. It was going to change the world yesterday. Well, it was. It changed the world, gapping up 10% or whatever. And then today what happened? The gap has been filled. It was a nothing burger. But yeah, it's up 1% after hours. So is this a bull market? I'm kind of concerned a little bit where you think about what's happened. Your first formal bearish back test of the key inflection zone from 2021. It's occurred, right? You've tested it. It was tested on the earnings pump and immediately rejected. But the problem is it's like one high, and maybe this is the second high. You've got two highs now that are lower than this high, and you know what the story of that. Just remember, it's like just the highest high, then the drawdown, pretty bad drawdown, and then two highs that are lower than this high. I mean, all you got to do is go back to the S&P 500 in 2022. Like, just remember that, what I just said. And then we go here, and it's like, look, man, it's the same picture in many ways. Look, here's your highest high. Wait, I've been here. And then you have a pretty bad drawdown. And then here's a high, and here's the second high. You're confirming there are less market participants involved with the asset than the highest high, and so it's time to really mark down. That's happening right now on Microsoft for now. It just is. I don't make the rules. It's just happening. And I'm just pointing it out, presenting it to you, okay? All right, let's go to Meta. Facebook. Up 0.92% after hours. Oh, God, we got a big recovery. Plunge protection team coming in. They're getting scared already. Losers, man. Oh, my God. But, yeah, this is what happened. You were up 5%, and then you were down 5%, and then you opened down 5%, and then you went all the way down to 279. You recovered. And you're just below some very key levels. Anything below 295, 303 is like there could be massive downside potential where you get target at 244. Oh, sorry about that. Bryce, thank you, man. And well, no. It was Bryce and it was Ghost of Jimmy Hoffa. Thank y'all. We'll go to this right now. You got your long position on Avalanche from $9. Hey, dude, it's Terra Luna. You want to look at Terra Luna some more, man? Hey. Just kidding. Here's I forgot to do this. We're just gonna do this real quick because of inertia. Jonathan, how do you feel about the pullback on Bitcoin today and all the fear across the world? What do you think about Israel, Palestine, and the most politically charged topics that we could ever dream of? What are your thoughts, Jonathan?
I like turtles.
Thank you so much. Astute observation of all those things. Jonathan, do you believe in God? What's your stance? Are you for Israel, Hamas, Palestine? Who are you for real?
I like turtles.
Thank you, dude. That's the answer that everyone should have in life these days because it's ridiculous. Okay. Okay, so last time we visited Avalanche, based on these little, curved lines here, it was like, oh man, it looks like they're confirming the bottom. And he said he got in at around 9, which was pretty much, he's like identifying the double bottom. Some divergence.
What are the profit-taking levels on dollar
and now
RMB?
You're at 11.14. What's up, Exhibit? I'm not sure, but I will tell you inflection points from history on that chart in moments time. If you can wait for me, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for contributing to this 100% crowdsourced stream, where I can play copyright music, no monetization via YouTube, no affiliate marketing links, none of that trash. It's just y'all. So here you go, man. You're asking the question. He wants to know, shooting for 12.50 or should I sell and reposition for buy at 9.50? Should you sell now? Well, here's the thing. If you sell now, you're selling an actual breakout. It'd be like, it's kind of like you'd kind of be like selling on XRP right now, and it's like no, the time to own XRP is now. Because of the technicals. Avalanche has just broken a key level, and it's undeniable, right? Not just the fact that 936 is a big level, also 1080, the swing low from 2021, another swing low from the end of 2022. You can see more price action. June 10th, support. Then it was resistance in August, resistance in October, and it is no longer resistance because it is being broken right now, today. Not yesterday, today. So, of course, there could always be a pullback, and as long as a higher low gets put in than the low from October 18th, then you're fine. But it's hard to say, like, hey, man, do you really want to sell here? Because it's breaking out. And you'd be looking for, would you say, shooting for 12.50? 12.50. That's not even really a level. 12.50? I mean, I think like the target here would be like minimum 13.50 up to like 14.50. There's a lot more upside than 12.50. You just don't know. Like, Bitcoin collapses. Oh, GG no re. I'm not here to tell you that I know where this is going next. I'm just telling you, like, you're above a key level from history based on not my opinion, but just looking at the price action from history. That's all I'm doing. You're breaking it. It'll be your highest daily candle close since August 16th in less than 16 minutes. It literally all depends on Bitcoin price action. That's it. Like, your direct, immediate next move is going to be determined by Bitcoin's next direct immediate move. Like, if Bitcoin, as we look at, if this rectangle is going to go test 32.8 or 32.9 again, breaks that, goes 31K, there is no way in anyone's world that Avalanche is going to hold up above this level. It will go lower too. So that's all I can really tell you right now. Sorry. I'm never going to tell you what to do or even when to do it. Let's go to Ford.
You know, Mitch, I like turtles.
Thanks, Eric Cartman. Me too. I like turtles. Jonathan Nation. Open the chat. Oh my god, yeah, it's pretty gross, dude. Like, okay. Well, Ford Motors had a bad day today. Like, it gapped up and then just got sold into incessantly. Like, oh, induced buying. Anyone who, you know, was trying to buy in just got sold into. And then earnings. Apparently the earnings was miserable. I think this has to do with the electric vehicle thing. They're shoving, the government shoving down their throat. People don't really want electric in the US. Not really. I mean, like, yeah, you want electric, go buy Tesla. But it's still insignificant compared to fossil fuel driven engines, okay, across these great states. So anyway, down, trading at its lowest level currently since December of 2022. But pretty important, I think, this 2021 low, it's being broken. It's broken after hours. It's just nasty, dude. Really nasty. $8.83 target eventually, the longer you stay below 11.20. It's gross. Here you go, goes to Jimmy Hoffa. What do you say? I am Jimmy Hoffa. Alright, let's go to render. It's been rendering for too long. Man, once it broke that supply line, it was just kind of gone. Trend continues. Look at the full-on reset you got in the uptrend. The low to high here, 786. So it was like a cipher. Maybe Gartley. Could have looked at it like a Gartley. Either way, the trend continues, and you are currently up against a pretty big resistance from February. Now, you know, you've got the highs from late April, around 257, but if you look left and you disregard the more local levels, I mean, you got $3.30. So let's say, like, render's about to go forward and continue this uptrend it's been in. 330 would be your major 350 hard targets up there. And that's just based on, again, levels from history where there was inflection. So I would think, like, if you're able to get above this level that you're currently testing, I mean, 258, but then like 296, $3, and then 330, 350. It's good, man. It's good. It's testing a big level here. Somebody like Head and Shoulders, all the Head and Shoulder bros coming out. Nah, man. Nah. If you wanted Head and Shoulders, this was probably it. Right there. Right. This is the Head and Shoulders. Not this. Nah, man. This is just in an uptrend. And it's trying to break a key level. That's it. Why is anyone investing in Ford? Because their mama invested in Ford 50 years ago. Dude, why are people investing in like 90+% of stocks that exist? They're garbage technically. They're overvalued. We're going, I mean, I don't think things are going to get better economically. But, you know, again, it's not the same thing. But yeah, you'll see in the earnings reports how bad things are getting it. With high interest rates, high fuel costs, super inflation on the consumer. It's just, it's high risk. It's a low reward opportunity being long on most equities. It just is. Like, low reward opportunity on the Qs. Like, it's just, this is big tech. I mean, this is one of the most beautiful textbook bearish shark patterns. At the pattern completion zone of the bear shark, a classic distribution structure developed, and now you're testing key levels. Hopefully they hold. But that's like dream stuff, right? Always talking about you're looking for the big harmonic in the right context. This is the right context. And then when it completes, then you're looking for a Bukowski structure. You got them, man. Like, the upside potential is just, it's limited because you have a completed W shape. It's just, it's garbage. there just aren't many assets that exist out there where in the stock market where like, hey man, this is a great opportunity, right? Because remember, the whole premise of how one should be looking for longs is they ask a few questions. First one being, how is the macro doing? How are the index funds doing? Well, you're kind of looking at one. Like, you're looking at kind of an extremely bearish setup here for much lower prices. You just are. So the macro, you either check mark or you X. I think we would say an X on the macro with kind of what's here right now.
Can we look at $/USDT, please?
So how
Long-term
about
setup. Thanks for
the
all that you do.
sector of the individual asset you are potentially going to want to put a long in at, right? Or to buy. Thank you so much for the cash out. We'll look at Lind. Let me just finish up with the sermon here, Kappa. All right. So let's say, hey man, I want to buy something. So the Qs or the S&P, NASDAQ not looking too hot. All right. I want to buy something in the healthcare sector. Well, you look at this and you say, it's not, it looks kind of like we got a complex head and shoulders diamond top reversal going on. The run was insane, but the buyers have had, August 2021, and here we are, and late 2023, and like they've kind of done nothing. And you're at supports here. You're not catching many bids. So like, okay, so the macro is not too great. The upside's extremely limited on the healthcare sector, and then let's go to the individual underlying asset that you were like, man, I just want to like own Johnson & Johnson long term, bro. You know what happened on Johnson & Johnson Day? Lowest daily candle close since like December 2020. So we got multi-year lows today. So nothing. So the macro not looking good for, upside, even if it does go up. The sector, the healthcare sector, doesn't really look like there's much upside potential. Doesn't really look good. So then the individual stock itself is making multi-year lows today, not yesterday, today. So there's like literally no way like you would want to go long in that situation because there's 3 for 3 X's right there. You want 3 check marks. Yeah, macro's good. Upside looks pretty decent. Chance, okay. The sector looks bullish. Higher highs, higher lows consecutively. And then the individual asset itself looking good. An in and up trend that is well established. Higher highs, higher lows, back test of resistance as support. Hidden bullish divergence, bullish, Volkowski structures. You got the inverse. You got complex head and shoulder patterns that are playing out and with 3-year lows. Like that's like maybe a good idea to go short in situations like that when you're batting 3 for 3 when you got 3 X's. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue on down the journey. Cash out wanted to look at Lind that had been doing some things. Yeah, flip the chart. Exactly. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to confuse someone and then they all go long. They're like, dude, you showed me the chart and it was looking so good, man. We got 6 minutes to your daily candle close. If you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button, bell, sub. Thanks for being here. I am wiped out today. I'm so sorry. I am just a trainer and I'm wrecked, okay? I swear, though, you give me some time. I'll bounce back to my Bama football days and all will be well again in the universe. Oh, hello. What am I thinking?
Thinking about another quantum leap, there's this spaghetti called Rigetti and a wave of D's. QBTS, please. Cup and Handley partners list is insane.
Cup and Handley, huh? QBT. Find out what it means to me. QBTS. Sorry, I'm just going to type that. So it doesn't let you see the text that you send on Tangia. So I might forget it. Anyway, so Lind is down 6% plus today after a really nice breakout a few days ago. Just up against rivaling the previous high from July. What's the question here, man?
Hey Mitch. Can you check out
Long-term
MDT
setup.
Medtronics? Weekly and
Bravo.
monthly. Thank you, bro. Take care.
We will look at it. Thank you, man. Take care as well. Okay. So, you did have a supply line breach. You're above the 200-day moving average. Any pullback that happens, you're just looking for higher lows. Unfortunately, for like strategizing entry, $65. The closer you are to that, the closer you are to being able to really strategize the easiest entry. So you're kind of like in impulse phase now. Consolidation. This is all consolidation, right? That's been going on from June of 2022 all the way up to October of this year. And you broke out. So any pullback you think would be short-lived based on Bitcoin, hopefully. And I think you'd make a higher low. You're going to hopefully make a higher low than even the lows from October 14th, 63. And then you'll eventually test 94.74, and that's a huge level. Oh my God, dude. If you break 94.74, it's on, dude. It is freaking on. 112, and then after that, party time. 186 target up there. So yeah, so far just rivaling your previous high, and you have not really made a higher low. It's about the same low, so it's pretty neutral compared to some, but better than a lot of others. So like this harmonic was here. I identified this like when could have they wanted to play a harmonic. It was right there. See if we can find it. Let's see if they just pull it up like Ave. See if I can actually find it, man. And you know what? You know what the caption was of this? You know, and you were yeah. Look, the caption on this chart when I posted it, the date of September 15th was "Death or Glory," because we don't know if the buyers will come in at this level or not. When you get at, even when it looks like it's all over for a lend, the pattern's still there and the buyers might come in. So you either take your chance, you set up your stop loss, and you understand, I know I don't know where it's going next, but I do know how to strategize an entry and a stop loss. And one could have taken a chance there if they truly wanted. And it is up off that level from when I posted that at 54.57, 54.57, whatever. It went up 68% in 38 days off that. Yeah, local on the 8s. Let's go, dude. Hype in the chat, man. Yeah, and the answer in the end of the question was glory. You asked the question because you don't know. You don't assume. You take your chance if the pattern presents itself, and you go with God. You say that I will be done if I'm stopped out, but I know my stop will be tight. I will take on minimal losses, and I can move on with my life. Hey, man. Chris the Piss. The heck, dude? Chris the Piss, hype in the chat. Thanks so much for renewing for your 4th month now, man. Thank you for the ongoing support in the premium Discord. We call that the Citadel, mate. In the Citadel, man. Thank you. Continued time in the Citadel, man. Thank you, dude. Okay.
Oh, dude, is anyone talking about Ethereum and Bitcoin pivoting today, man? Oh, my God, we're going to do it, man. The flippening, dude, and the lappening, remember?
All right, here's your local on the 8s.
Currently on Bitcoin, 34,157. Your daily candle has officially closed. Jesus chives.
Whoa, Items Corner. Items Corner. Shill your S-Coin without saying you're shilling your S-Coin. Wait, items corner. Could you tell me again? Could you tell me again what you were typing throughout this entire stream where we've been ignoring you? Could you please type it again? Because I just didn't see it. Do you like 99% of all other like channels? You could go in and do that, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, dude! How could I get Power's dev team to pay me 50 grand so I could chill it on all my viewers and screw them?" You you probably get a lot more out of it in other channels. You're just gonna get scolded and laughed at here.
It's next level, bro, because it's gonna power up, man.
Get that crap out of here, dude. It's down 28% yesterday. See what I'm saying? Like, definitely not going to that. All right.
What the f did you put in that sauce?
Yeah, apparently it was the power lamb sauce. Okay, so there's your Bitcoin. Ethereum, highest daily candle close confirmed since August 16th, man. So some for all the Ethereum bros.
Oh my god, Ethereum.
God. Lil Pit, this is not Warcraft. You said ding in the chat. This is when the daily closes. That does not mean we've leveled up. All right. You gotta go do a couple more Dead Mines runs or whatever they're called, or some more Wailing Caverns instance runs. Okay, it's some more questing in the Barrens and a lot more Chuck Norris jokes. All right, what we're gonna do? Or MDT. Yep. We'll look at MDT Medtronics. Not a good start with the name. Anything with Tron in it just is good. Well, that wasn't very good performance. What? Remember that time MDT had a nice wedge and it broke out and then didn't do anything but make a lower high? But then a higher low, a spring back test, and a rally, and then just underperformance, loser. And then in the end, the formal tests. Hey, man, we talked about this just earlier, right? Where you make a high, and how does it conclude? Well, with two highs that are slightly lower than the highest high. Confirmation of less market participants than before. But if it's happening at an inflection point, it's even more powerful. So that's all hindsight, but that is just like it ended for the S&P. That's how it ends for many stocks forever. That's how it ends. So here you are. Wow, MDT down 1.44%. Officially closed today at its lowest price since October 6, 2015. That right there should tell you all you need to know. Trash. Uber trash. It really, like, look, a level from 2014, a level from 2016, the level from 2016 and 17. That was breached today. So you have like this colossal bearish breakdown confirmed with a candle close. Health technology. Health
Technology.
Yeah, okay, dude. Well, long way down. I don't even know, man. Like, probably minimum $64 and change. Just that low, you know, that low from 2015. That's a big breakdown today. That's nasty, dude. That's like really, really gross. You got a crab pattern too, like situation here, or potential anyway. Something like this. So here's a 161. Oh my God! Like here's your 1618. That's just, let's just target for that 1618 all the way up to 1.7. There you go. X marks the spot.
Oh well, you're beautiful.
Thank you, Mr. Crab. Wow. They add these in the middle of the stream, I think, sometimes. Oh, the music ended? Yeah, it did. Like, this party's over. I'm so hungry, man. I want to eat some more food, some ceviche to nourish my body. As the lactic acid buildup is probably going to kill me. Yeah, I've been live an hour now. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Sorry if I'm just not that great today. Who says I'm ever great? But you get it, you know. We were just looking at stocks, you know, and let's look at Tesla real quick. Nasty, like really, really gross here. Lowest daily candle close confirmed on Tesla since May 31st, and you're just sitting at 205. The level has actually kind of already been broken. Your next target's 180 to 182. So that means on Tesla, unless Jesus comes in tomorrow to save the world, you got 10 to 12% downside incoming on Tesla. And that's it. That's literally it. Someone began to offload. Distribution confirmed. Here's your highest high of the rally. Then less market participants and even less market participants than before. They're getting out. They've been getting out. But dude, bro, it's Tesla. Dude, bro, it's Nvidia. Well, look what happened. It is confirmed. Jesus chimes. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That is like a seriously confirmed slanted head and shoulders breakdown today. Lowest daily candle close confirmed on Nvidia since June 12th. An unfilled gap is just upon you. You have not filled it. It's right around 395. So even if it like fills the gap and then runs to $1 billion, that looms. And then after that, well, a long way down. There's just not much here. I mean, 346. Gorgeous stuff, though. I mean, what a beautiful structure. And it all happened at the 1.618. This is why technical analysis is so incredible. That's why I love it. Oh, man. It's like the patterns just keep developing. They keep developing at these key levels and just they play out. Sometimes they fail, but a lot of times they play out, and it's glorious. It's fantastic, man. How about CRM? We were going to see the RM and Magnificano. Thank you so much, 264. Super chat, man. Yep, he says F4, Hub Turtles, and XHub Pay. That's right, man. Thank you so much for the year. Alright, so lowest daily candle close on CRM today since like May 9th. Resistance support, it's been breached, the neckline itself. So it's like confirmed head and shoulders. Gorgeous, man. Okay, man, I'm gonna sleep so well tonight, dude. Fortinet, yeah, bad, dude. Lowest daily close since February, below $57. You gotta be really careful here. A lot of downside potential. Yikes. HRL, well, you know, it's up, man. Still not. You hit the first target. The second target's not been achieved yet. You might take a minute, man. It's like inverse Bitcoin, you know, got to consolidate sideways for a while. Do we look Google? We didn't look Google.
Hey there, Mitch. 40 months of Patreon now. Cheers for everything you have done during this period. Changed my life.
Hey, it's Bubbles. I'm so happy they implemented that one. It came in. Thanks so much, Bubbles. Welcome to Patreon, man. Much love. Thank you for the support. Really appreciate that. Man, this AI is insane, is it not? A Totoso, though. Definitely a Totoso.
Maybe a cheap Randy Savage impersonation for the
Cheap,
collapse
yeah.
of America. You've got my man all wrong.
We got a senile Brandon in charge. We're F, dude. Yep. 8 million illegals in 3 years. All right, third world migrants gonna replace you as a taxpayer and a voter. You're screwed.
Okay, there you go. That's it. So Google maybe add a demand line of the channel. If you anchor on the top, that's your bottom anchor point. You're just at it. It's a route so far. Lowest daily candle close confirmed since July 24th. And that's it. Massive downside potential below 119. That's where you start heading down to like 102. Yeah. But my Apple, everything was going to be fine. Nope. Classic distribution, lowest daily candle close confirmed since May 4th, and a confirmed gap fill. Unfortunately, chat, there's another gap at 158, another gap at 146, another, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, but yeah, there's still some gaps down yonder. Breaking below the 200-day simple moving average for the first time since that piercing line March 2nd that ushered in the rally that took us to all-time highs. And that's it, man. Very, very weak. I mean, that's some aggressive selling pressure. It's aggressive distribution structure. That's what I'm saying. When you were staring into the face of these structures, it's like that just means, in my opinion, and it's after this ungodly, unstoppable run, no pullbacks, no breaks. It's like, I think upside's just limited in those situations. Like, even if it does rally here, it's like you're just limited. So you're looking for max upside potential. I swear down in it. But Visa was going to change the world. Oh, you got this channel wedge up here, and you're testing the demand line again, and you're dealing with what? Well, head and shoulders-esque behavior, Momo shift, bearish Momo shift, and then what? The hidden bearish divergence is there, implying a continuation downward. It's begun, but again, still just skating along that 200-day moving average in the demand line. So you want to look some OIS? Do you want to cry, or because that's what's going to happen? That's what's going to happen, JMEJ. It was the most... We were betrayed. It was like a Sauron breakout, dude. He gave us the ring. We took it. We did some pretty depraved things with the ring, and we are destroyed.
Can you look at toys, please?
Eternally. That's OIS. Yes, we have been betrayed. Men and women of Middle Earth with a confirmed top at the key inflection point. All these levels are lower than the highest high, so therefore confirmed distribution. And you ain't ever gonna be nothing. You ain't gonna amount to anything in this life. OIS below 857. Lowest daily candle close confirmed since July 27th, and marking down, man. Multi-month lows today. 629 target down there. It is disappointing. It truly is. I mean, yep. They tried once, they tried twice, and then it was confirmed that they sucked. That we all sucked as buyers. We couldn't do it. If you want to know why this level's gray, I'll show you how it's everything. It is the chart. 820 to 857, and we just took egg in the face on it. Yep. Split adjusted, Larry, I'm not sure. Normally my whole chart gets obliterated, so it doesn't seem like it. Like when a split happens, I have to reset the chart because all the lines are just randomly somewhere else, lower or higher. So, yeah. It was good, UTXO, but that's the thing, man. Like, just because you have the best setup in the world, there's still substantial downside, or there's still, like, substantial percentage chance that it fails. Because technical analysis, you're going to get max 70% chance of a particular outcome to occur. If you got everything setting up, we're good men to go. That means there's a 30% chance still. 30%, that's a lot, that it could fail. So if you have that mentality, then it becomes much easier to understand Mark Douglas' principle of you don't need to know where an asset's going to make money, and you should never expect anything. If you are going to expect something, the only thing you expect is something will happen when you enter your trade. I mean, the mindset is so important. I think it's like you can't really trade effectively without that mindset.
I'm so excited for the Bitcoins to get cut in half soon, I can hardly contain myself.
Thank you so much, Bubbles. Yeah. Man, I wish Ricky and Mr. Leahy, we need a Mr. Leahy AI so bad. At least they know. At least they're getting into it. The Trailer Park Boys stuff. So that's good. We'll get it, man. OAS earnings tomorrow. Okay, in before $9 billion in seconds. Because nothing makes sense. Okay. Again, remember, earnings equals all bets are off for at least a day. All bets are off. This thing could be at 629 tomorrow, just as easily as it could be at 857. There's IV, there's implied volatility. I don't know what it is on this one. You could probably find it. And that would mean...
when I was running 2016, Christmas was like you couldn't say the word. I said the word. And I said we're going to bring back Christmas, and we're going to be saying Christmas.
President Trump, thank you so much for the great words. Well, you did it, man. Thanks so much for all the Christmases. But my most memorable Christmas to date, most recently memorable Christmas was 2020, when Bitcoin crossed the Delaware like George Washington did to destroy the Huns, the Hessians, the Huns. Very nasty people. They were drunk, they were stupid. We got them. And that was the beginning of the, whatever.
Bitchy, my bro, you think you can elaborate a bit on previous times BTC and SPY have diverged in the past? Would be great at you. Yeah, Ross, before hoes kisses break your heart, then they're not your hoe. No mo.
I don't know. Michael Scott, Prison Mike, that was, Carol was the one, but look, maybe next time you don't put your face on her ex-husband's face on the skiing trip and then send it as a postcard for skis and greetings. Maybe you shouldn't do that next time when you find... Thank you, Grandpa Simpson, for leaving us. All right. Let's see here.
They all want the endorsement of Trump. You remember for years you heard the expression, an endorsement isn't worth the paper it's written on. And then this whole thing came along, and it's a very important treasure.
You want to say that again, dude? Thank you. Thank you so much, President Trump, dude. I'm sorry, I'm so tired and I'm hungry and I'm broken down and I want to be rebuilt. Yeah, dude, it's a shark. It's a shark, a potential shark with no reaction. All right, he's been waiting 84 years for this.
What the f*** did you put in that sauce?
Your mom's sauce, thank you. You've already exceeded the 886. All right, win reaction, maybe never. Yeah, QBTS, Captain Tibbets. All right, Quadra quarterback, toe sauce. All right, great dude. Computer processing hardware. There's your computer hardware noise. A wet fart. Congrats, dude, on your harmonic maybe completing, but win bids, maybe never. Sorry, dude, I can't even hold my head up now. I'm so tired. We've been live now 1 hour 16 minutes. If you enjoyed the stream, like button, bell, something. Somebody be now. Check on GM. Good. What a joke. I mean, you know, GM was already in a lot of trouble. All the car manufacturers are wrecked, dude. Lowest level since August 2020. We didn't look at Amazon, did we? They had earnings, and did they pump? Because it's bullcrap. I don't know. What happened on earnings today? Yep, it's up. Of course. Yeah. It's like, oh, it's over, and it's like technically set up for lower price, and it's bullcrap. It's a 5% move, meaning nothing. It's a nothing burger rally up, and will fill, and you know, whatever. So it's trading after hours at 125.98. So right here, you're just gonna see a green candle tomorrow, and nothing matters till you start taking out any high that you see on the chart. It's a lower high and a drawdown. Drink water. Yeah, drink your hot water.
Mitch, ever notice how harmonic patterns are like Ricky's convenience store? Sometimes they're all lined up, but most times it's just chaos, bud.
I didn't know Ricky had a convenience store. I thought it was Corey Trevor's convenience store. It was on Action Channel 9 with Steve Rogers. Their best-selling entities were single cigarettes. They're open 9 to 6. And they also sell RIP DVDs. Detroit Velvet Smooth, who's not even from Detroit. Only some of y'all will get that. Did okay. All right. Okay. The deepest depths of my memory. Bro, what about Shopify? We were going to shop the world. Remember those dreaded lower highs. Remember that time, that 1929 stream where we had identified the lower high on the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and it was the first lower high in over a year. The last time we had to go back to late 1928. It was also a lower high. And guess what? Shopify did the same thing the Dow Jones Industrial did 94 years ago or so. But officially, Jesus jobs, we have officially filled a gap. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a gap from May 3rd, 1923. Gap up, 2023. It's the filled gap officially today, and that's it. Target easily $40. Just wait for 40 bucks. Okay, it's been a good run. One target of the 3 got hit on this one. What a loser. You know what, man? I'm just going to bring this up for fun because we were talking about December 2020. And I just want to see if you have anything to say. I want to see if you can be like, no, I don't really give a crap, dude. Don't worry about it. Bye. Whatever. Or, dang, intriguing. Interesting, Ray. Interesting. So let me do this. Just give me a moment's time to do what I did a moment ago. Moment.
Gentlemen in the mix.
All right, here we go. Same, but different in a way. Could it be? You see Bitcoin now, and then you see it in December of 2020. Right? I mean, an impulse up and then sideways consolidation, and it lasted about a week, or we've been here for 3 days. A week, first 3 days. You could easily get another drawdown to test 39 or 32,956 again. But eventually, let us see if the TA, repeats. If, the trend's good, the consolidation turns out to be the same before we're marking up to much higher prices. Okay. Okay. So I think I'm going to get out of here and go, again, get some nourishment in my body so I can recover and get through this transition period of just soreness and just pain and weakness. But I'm optimistic on Bitcoin to keep us strong while I am gone in my absence, 24-hour absence. Okay, so let's see. Everything's okay on Bitcoin right now. I hope you understand. Path of least resistance is still up. So thanks for coming out. I appreciate y'all. Pray for the equities market because it needs all the Hail Marys. And I'll just be back. Until next time, respect the TA.
NFT top Reddit the Kings.
Bro, why y'all doing that? NFE at the end of stream? New Fortress Energy? Looks like old Fortress. It's a good song. Alright, let's look here. Listen. Okay. Oh man, I don't know. Looks toppy up here. Yeah, you're just at a very key level. I mean, like 31.34 is important. If you don't hold that, could be a nice drawdown like you saw in the beginning of the month. So, yeah, I get it. Wyckoff accumulation? Maybe, but if it's Wyckoff accumulation, you are in a high-risk area. I mean, you want to really pay attention to 31.34 because if you pivot here and you start rallying, I mean, that could be great. Off that, if you get like an engulfing candle or something, setting out an entry really, really tight and understanding that if it, you get stopped out, no big deal. It could be a lot of downside. Unfilled gap at $30. So we can draw down there. But yeah, I get it. You're broken out, but man, you're testing it. You've been testing. You've had a lot of trouble. So yeah, it's a big level down here. I mean, $26. Yeah, so not bad, man. Golden Cross, nice, man. Nice on the Golden Cross. But remember, that's a lagging indicator. Really not that important. Thanks, dude. I'm sorry. I'm really energy deprived right now, and it's hard for me to focus on anything. So please understand that. I swear I'll get better. We can look at it even more tomorrow, dude. I'm just tired, man. I'm sorry. All right, dude. Kegs.